Hey everybody, welcome to a kind of a special Whiskey Wisemen here.
They're all special.
Every single episode is special one, John.
I'm just saying.
Anyways, we need to introduce my wife
Whoop, whoop.
to the show.
Yes, we have the normal Money Mike and Joe
Miss Money
here.
Mike.
And now we have Miss Money Mike, which spends all Money Mike's money.
That's right.
We all have our roles.
That's right. We've got a couple good bottles here from Jim Beam.
We'll start with this guy.
We're going to start with the 2502 offering of Booker's this year. This one kind of caught us off surprise because typically we're not a fan of Booker's at all. But this one kind of goes back to the old school flavor profile, and it is very tasty. So we wanted to kind of...
I wasn't surprised.
I was very surprised.
I like Booker's.
2025-02 called...
So that's batch 2 from this year, right? Because
Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't. Did anybody try batch 1?
No.
No.
So on here, on every Booker's, it's got a little tag. The color changes, and obviously everything that's on it changes, but it'll say the year and then the batch of that year. So this one says 2025-02. This one says the by the pond batch. So each one has a different...
I think it's the latest name for this year. I don't think they've had batch 3 or 4 come out yet.
If there has, I haven't seen it. I mean, maybe we haven't seen it.
I picked
before.
that one up at Sam's Club.
Yeah.
This one is 7
You can believe
years,
it.
1 month, and 20 days.
Yep.
They get that specific with the days?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
126.5.
It doesn't drink that hot at all. It drinks like a sweet, sweet wine.
Normally, it's the opposite.
I like the boxes that they come in.
I do too. I think they're awesome.
They're beautiful.
I really like some of the special ones, like the Booker's Reserves, and some of the ones that are just a little different. But the old G Booker's here, and if I remember correctly, the older Booker's, like way back in the day, it was a lighter color wood. I don't think it was stained like this. I think this become more of a, as I say, a marketing deal. We talk about that all the time. I think it became easier to market with a nice stain on the wood, make it a little more attractive.
And it's from Jim Beam, right?
Yes, Jim Beam.
It made it more attractive so that wives can argue less. They're like, well, look how nice it looks on the bookshelf.
That's right.
I mean, it is a good looking box. I think it's named after Booker No, who is not currently right. He's not the master distiller. One of his sons is right now. Eddie No, or
Yeah.
I don't know. I think
Russell's Eddie Russell, yeah.
Yeah,
Eddie
but-
Russell, yeah.
But there is like Booker No, and because that's what the Infinity that came out last year, the little book. So little book, Booker's is kind of higher class, right? Jim Beam, and then you get to Little Book, which is even better. And then last year they released the Little Book, the Infinity, which was a kind of a neat concept because, and we should do that on one of these episodes. But I think what they did is they took, it's a blend from different barrels from like Booker No, basically the nose. And combined different portions from each of their favorite barrels and put it in that Infinity Little Book. And then they just came out with batch 2 of that. So I think that's going to be a recurring.
Yeah, somebody said in the batch 2 they've got some 27 juice or something that's in the blend. So that's exciting, to be able to try something.
And then they also did the Booker Reserve line last year.
Yeah.
But this Booker's was very tasty. I mean, I like Booker's, I think, more than you guys do. But, John, I was impressed that you liked this.
This is the first Booker's I've ever liked, I think.
Yeah, I mean, this is probably the best Booker's I've had in, I keep saying maybe 7 or 8 years. And that's
what I read online.
It's right up there, yeah.
Online, the reviews were basically, this is the Bookers of old, Yeah. And I don't know the Bookers of old because I've only had.
Yeah, I mean, the nose on this is just great. I mean, it's just the right balance. It's not too harsh, not too sweet. It's just, yeah. I mean, this is, like I said, if you can catch it at Sam's or Costco, it's a great pickup.
$90?
Yeah.
$100?
No, it was 70.
What?
Yeah, it's like
Really?
70 or 80. Yeah.
Damn.
That's why, because, the first Bookers I had, I think, was like around 100 that you picked up in another state.
North Carolina.
And in Florida, everywhere you go, it's like, I mean, if you find it on the shelf, it's 120, and I just think that's
Or
crazy.
more.
120 is crazy to pay for a Booker's, but when I saw that at Sam's, I'm like, yes, please.
I'd pay $120 for this one.
Actually, the story of how I saw that at Sam's is funny because I walked in, and they had the box, like, up on the shelf, and I was like, ooh. And I walk over to it, and there's not a bottle in the box. And I turn to the lady, and I go, something's missing from that box, right? And she goes, yep. And I was like, yeah, there's usually a bottle in there. And she's like, yep, someone came in and stole it. I was like, oh, really? And then there was no other ones around. So I was like, was that like the last one you had? And she looks behind the counter and she goes, nope, I got 2 cases right here. And I was like, for real? And she's like, yeah. I was like, I want one. That's the best find I've had at like a Sam's Club or a Costco. If any of you live near a Costco that's opening, they'll have great stuff.
100%.
It'd be a great gift.
Yeah, it is a great gift at that
box
place. Yeah.
and everything. That's.
Yep.
What do you think?
I love it, to be honest. I wasn't sure what to expect. I'm not typically a Booker's fan itself, at least the ones that I've tried. But I love the nose on it. And I thought it was great. It's very smooth.
Good.
It's like a little hot, but just
enough to know you're
to
drinking
warm your
bourbon.
belly.
But still enough that like you can taste the flavor of the actual juice, you know?
Yep. I agree. I mean, speaking of Boo and Bookers, you know.
Oh, I thought you were going to go a different direction. I thought you were going to say, speaking of books and Bookers, and then talk about your favorite reads.
Well,
That's boring.
I don't know. I'm not sure that's our audience.
Are you saying they don't read, John?
No, I'm just saying.
I don't read.
Yeah,
I can, but I don't.
I've seen books on your bookshelf.
yeah, decorations.
Yeah. Did you open them?
They're empty. They're just it's just the outside.
That's where I keep our social
It's just
security card.
it's just for show, man.
You're like, if you pull that book down, a wall opens and you
Yeah.
walk into like a lair.
That's right.
Ew.
No, we were talking about the Howl-O-Scream event, you know, earlier.
Which you were at SeaWorld.
Yeah, which was a fantastic time. We typically we go together with the adults and kind of hit as many houses as we can, and even some of the surprising shows this year.
I will say the haunted houses this year I thought were much better than last year.
I agree. I agree 100%.
Yeah.
I think the which one, the orphanage one?
Dude, that freaks me.
My
I've
eyes
never seen Joe run so fast.
my eyes were closed half the time.
So
I
these
don't
two
know.
get scared of that stuff and they
I
don't
do.
want to go first. Every haunted house I'm like, yeah, that's fine, I'll do it. Like, you know, it just like it gives you the spooks or whatever, but it's kind of fun for me. But
Sure, this time you were pushing me into the front.
Yeah,
and then
'cause-
I had Mike grabbing on my
Well,
shoulder.
I don't
like
even know if you guys know this.
Behind me, 6'2".
so my wife and I, we've been together since high school. So like John and his wife. So we've been together a long time. And my wife did not know that I have a hang up about like, because I'm cool with like scary movies, scary stuff, scary Halloween, you know, scary haunted houses. But when you involve kids, like, you know, creepy kids, like I've never seen Chucky because that crap just freaks me out. And
like possessed.
so
possessed
as we
kids.
were standing in line and you kept talking about the orphanage, I was like, oh, it'll be okay. And then we literally got up to the front of that haunted house and I was like, oh, I'll go first. And they had like a carriage that you push a baby around in. There's no baby in it, but it was just moving back and forth and nobody pushing it. And I was just like, this is going to be terrible. And then we went through it and yeah, it's a creepy orphanage and I didn't want to have it. I was like, I'm not having this. Somebody else go first, but nobody would. So
Well, I don't know if you guys noticed.
You pushed me first.
As soon as we walked in, there was a girl that looked like the Ring girl, right to the right, just walking around. And as soon as I walk in, I see that like in my peripheral, and immediately I close my right eye, and I start doing this, and I'm pretty sure I walked the whole time, like just like this,
Yeah.
hanging on somebody,
Me.
either you or him or
Me.
somebody.
I was trying to walk through and I'm being weighed down. I can't even run properly because this guy's holding my shoulders back.
I'm a wussy
So-
when it
We
comes
were
to
gonna
So
die
yeah,
together.
so my wife when we got home was like, you never told me that you had like a hang up about like kids and horror stuff. And I was like, yeah, well, it's not like something you normally encounter in your life, you know. Then I get in the car with my kids the next day and first thing they say to me, hey daddy, we heard that you're scared of little kids. I was like, that's not the full story. But they didn't know either, so now they do, and so now they try to creep me out with it with like dolls and stuff. Like even your guys' like when we drive by your front yard and you have all those creepy dolls. I look at the other stuff like the big skeleton, and I don't look at those dolls because that creeps me out. You have like Elmo dolls, and it's creepy. I mean the Santa one doesn't bother me, but it's the kids. Santa doesn't bother me. It's the kids stuff.
She spray painted them all like black
Yeah.
to make them look even creepier.
I just don't like creepy kid stuff like that. That just creeps me out. I don't know why.
I only
kids
found out about his fear when our daughter came into our room at like 3 a.m. one time, and our bedroom doors were French doors, and it's pitch black, and all of a sudden we hear this, and the doors we look up, and all we see is a little silhouette, and hear a voice, "Mommy." And Mike and I both slapped each other and screamed.
Well, actually, that's what happens when my kids come into our room, like in the middle of the night, if they're sick or whatever. like it creeps me out exactly that way. And like you telling that story gave me goosebumps because I'm like, yeah, that's creepy.
I can still hear the door creaking and just the.
Yeah, and ever
Like
since
I would
then-
rather it
couldn't
be
look at her
like
for
a
days.
knife burger would creep me out less than a kid being like,
Yeah,
Mommy.
and you know what? Ever since then, we lock our doors because the only thing they can do is knock, and it gives me enough time to get my gun.
Yeah.
I don't get the chills from like a creepy, Michael Myers with a knife, who was on our podcast, by the way. If you haven't seen that episode, check it out.
That's right.
But yeah, a kid being like, "Mommy," or you remember the old, like when we were younger, the "Are You Afraid of the Dark"?
Yes, I love that.
So do you remember the episode? This is the most memorable. I don't remember any other episodes except for the one where the girl looks out her window and the kid's standing in the snow and he's like, "I'm cold. I'm cold." And like to this day, it's like still so like when someone says "I'm cold," that's like it gives you the creeps.
She says that like 20
Yeah,
times
I
a
know.
day.
Keep it to yourself.
Well, you stopped on the way here so I could go back and get my hoodie.
I know because I didn't want to hear you say "I'm cold."
That's right. So,
Oh, sorry.
speak of that. No, it's fine. So, speak of that. That was awesome. But we also just had a Halloween party,
Oh, Mike did. It's awesome.
and we have to cut in a picture of, or the little video of you, dressed as, what's that dude's name?
Cousin Eddie.
Cousin Eddie.
Cousin
Cousin
Eddie.
Eddie from Christmas Vacation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, Cousin Eddie throwing bows to a little bit of Ludacris.
Oh man.
Throw it in bows.
It was
Which actually, dude, this comes full circle. Remember we went to that Ludacris concert at SeaWorld? And I was also throwing the
I know.
bows.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like, what a perfect moment for this.
this is like, yeah.
Yeah, so I didn't pick this costume. My wife did. She did an amazing job.
She sure did.
But yeah, like, I didn't know what I was going to be. She wouldn't tell me. She just kept laughing about it. And then one day we get an Amazon package, and it's sitting on my counter, and it's the hat, like, from Christmas.
what is it? What are those hats called? You know what
Toboggans? Is that what you call them?
No, those aren't
the
toboggans.
one with the flaps. The one with the flaps.
Those are called.
You know what that's called?
I don't know what they're called.
I'm from Florida, bro. I don't
Right, I
know.
think Floridians do call those toboggans.
No.
The other ones are beanies. The ones with the sides.
Yeah. You
So
know,
I had the hat,
Like,
I had the hat and the robe and the sewer pipe when he's emptying out his
It
sewer,
was the floppy.
Yeah, it was the floppy hat.
and the cigar.
Oh, that was awesome.
Dude,
That
the
was
cigar actually like looked like it blew smoke
Yeah.
until it ran out. I
I
don't
thought
know.
it was real. That wasn't even real.
No,
man.
but it
I
looks
was-
real.
To be honest, I was like, holy crap, is
Joe
Joe
is smoking a cigar?
And that's why I took the picture that I have, because I'm like, I have to document this right now.
Oh, it's called a trapper.
yeah, trapper hat.
So okay,
That robe he
yeah,
had
that
on.
cigar was awesome.
Oh
though.
my gosh,
like,
I had no idea. That
yeah,
was
I
fake.
love that it
thought
looked real.
either- and
You thought I was totally
yes,
smoking a cigar.
And I literally went through scenarios. I'm like, oh man, so when they've been hanging out by the pool or on our patio, and Mike is smoking cigars.
Joe smoking with him?
I was like, I did not know that Joe was smoking also.
No, I don't. So I actually, but I would love to. Cigars in particular, but when I was younger, I had like really bad asthma, like where I had to go to the ER at one point, and so it's a cycle. Like I grew out of it. I played football, never had asthma attacks, anything like that. So like I know I grew out of it. I used to run, as hard as it is for audience to believe. You guys have seen pictures from my half marathon days.
overrated.
Yeah, he was a marathon runner.
No, I was a half marathon runner. I never ran a marathon. Yeah, I did run a half marathon.
Half marathon.
I could put that picture in there.
There you go.
What's the difference? I don't know. What is that? Half
13
marathon?
miles versus 26.
yeah, it's
It's
13.1 versus
That's why it's called half
26.2.
marathon.
It's called a
Yeah.
half marathon. It's
How far is the 5K?
3
miles.
3 miles. 3.1.
3.1, yeah.
3.1
I could probably do like a 1K.
Well, I did a 5K first, then I did
200 feet.
then I did a 10K,
I'm not ready
and then I did a few 10Ks, and I was like, oh, I should do a half. And then I did a half, and then I stopped running.
So the
believe
Boston
I got
Marathon
it.
is like 26 miles.
26.2. No, 26.4.
4, I thought. 26.
Yeah. It's no, it is 26.2. It's 13.1 and 26.2.
The only time I've come close to running a
long way.
marathon
That is a
was
long
park
way.
races.
Yeah.
Because they distract you with obstacles and you don't realize how far
Yeah,
you're running.
and
So you
mud
just kinda
and
run,
all kinds of shit.
do something fun, run some more, and then you finish a half marathon and have no idea because you had fun the whole time.
Yeah.
I'm not running straight, or I'm going to give up, or it better be one of those races where they are handing you beers along the way. Maybe
I never been in
in
one of those.
I could do
this.
this for sure.
That's what I want. I'm not going to just
Fire races are off.
run.
Yeah, so I didn't have any asthma when I was doing all that. But so in my head though, like if I, smoke a cigar, like in my head, I know it'll make me freak out. People are like, well, you don't inhale. I know. I know.
You're a puffer.
It's a psychological thing, man.
You're a puffer.
Yeah, you're a puffer.
Anyway,
But-
that hat is called a
Hey,
trapper. I've never heard
but
it
yeah,
called.
but he says
We're
that
all
too.
over the place tonight, guys.
But Joe says that I've never smoked a cigar either. So it's like, yeah.
What's your
yeah,
excuse?
Yeah, well, I'm just a pansy. You know, but you know, I don't know. I just never have. I don't know what it is.
But like for me, I have a desire to because people will be like, "Oh, it's so nice," and like it's kind of like drinking whiskey where you're just hanging out with people.
Well, I
Like,
think I you know,
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard that.
when we
There
were
are
at the
good ones and bad
when we were at the UCF game, you know, and Carl was like, hey, you know, I was like, maybe I should try it. But then there's like something part of me, and I think a lot of it's because my mom and dad smoked like when I growing up, and I was always like, man, I'm not going to do that. You know, I'm not going to do this. So again, it's psychological on the other way. Like you're trying to stay healthy. I'm just like, I don't want to do that. You know what I mean?
Different. Like
No,
that's a different.
but, like,
habit.
if you-
cigars are like supposed to be in every once in a while, just
Yeah.
as a treat,
But-
and then you don't inhale. So cigarettes is like.
Yeah, if you're
That's an
banging,
actual
Yeah, it's going into your
addiction
lungs and
where
stuff.
you're
banging
at-
cigars, bro, that is.
And we
Not
know
good.
people who do that.
But there are
as
some
well.
really nice cigar bars, like locally. Like
Yeah.
if you go in, just the setups of them.
What's the one in New Smyrna?
That one, but that's like not a classy one. Like I've been to some classy joints. Too.
Yeah.
But I thought it was okay.
No, but I've been to one in Sanford.
was
There's
the
one
one
in Sanford on the water. I mean, that's the other part is like when I got into bourbon, people like there was like a glass I got for a family member of mine, and it was a glass that had like a cool mountain in it, and then a cutout where you could lay your cigar.
That is
And I'm
cool.
like-
I've
and I
seen
was
that,
like,
yeah.
oh, that's pretty cool. But like I couldn't enjoy that because I don't smoke cigars, so it just looked weird.
Just bringing your Uncle Eddie's cigar.
I mean, it looked legit.
I had no
Yeah.
idea.
Awesome.
Did you already know?
What?
Nobody knew.
What, me?
I was asking producers if they knew that Uncle Eddie's cigar was fake, and they did.
I knew immediately that was fake.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine. It was just me.
Well, what about your guys' costumes? You were the Price is Right
The Price
contestants.
is Right. Yeah, I was. You know, I bet $1. You know, and my wife did $700.
Yeah, I was a little bit confused by that because I would have thought in this day and age, the obvious choices for that outfit was 6'7". I heard your wife banned 6'7" from her class.
Yeah. I was like, what?
I'm
What?
surprised your wife hasn't banned 6'7" from the household.
I think it's hilarious. Like I
think
might
it's
have told
hilarious,
this story
too.
on the other. I probably think I told this on the other episode, but about my son said his teacher banned it in class, and he goes, "Okay, that's fine. Can I say 7'6"?" And I was like, "That's baller as hell, dude. If you get in trouble for that, I won't even punish you. I'll give you a reward."
You're good to go. You're good to go.
I'll give you $5. So we're doing.
Oh yeah, so they're adding 6'7" to the dictionary, which is a statement of our
Times.
civilization and where we stand currently.
What? Hang on. No, for real though. What is the definition
I was gonna
of
say,
6'7"?
I would love to
Because
know.
nobody knows what it means.
So the definition of 6'7" says, explain that the term is a result of classic brain rot slang,
Brain rot. Because
Yeah.
my kids talk about
which
brain rot
is
too.
which
Does
is
anybody know what that is?
purposefully nonsensical
Oh,
and all about being in on the absurdity.
that is hilarious.
It can
dude.
be interpreted as another way of saying so, maybe this,
There you go.
or
Dude.
maybe
It was-
that.
be honest-
That's what I thought.
I'm gonna be honest and say evolutionarily, I think kids have superseded us. They're so smart that they're like, bro, let's troll adults with complete nonsense. Like 6'7".
Or this is the first step to the movie starring Luke Wilson, which is called
Six.
Idiocracy or whatever it's called. Yeah, where
That
it's
movie
like,
is.
yeah, let's water the plants with Powerade.
Well, you know, originally, I mean, I mean, you said it, but it's from the 1 to 10 scale, right? So like when you say, oh, like 1 to 10, what, worst to best, and like 6'7", it's like 6'7", it's like in the middle. It's like
all right.
it's like mid or middle or like
Yeah.
so, like you said. So
Yeah.
I always got it from that. From
But
the
I think
beginning.
it's fascinating.
I don't
that-
understand why it's a bad thing. Though.
I agree with you, but I also think it's interesting they put brain rot in there because we have been asking our kids for 2 weeks, what is brain rot? Because like my youngest or my middle will be like, ha ha ha, that's totally brain rot, and we're like, what's brain rot? And he just laughs, and I'm like, dude, they're saying literally complete nonsense, just brain rot. It's pretty awesome.
Well, speaking of nonsense, we are now going to move to the.
It's nonsense we're doing Jim Beam
Yeah,
tonight.
we're going to the next Jim Beam, which is one of the newest releases that they've got, which is the Hardin Creek, and this is a kind of a special warehouse, I think, or location batch. They're doing 3 batches. This one we've got is the Owl,
Is this brand new?
brand new.
Yeah.
Yep, brand new. So Hardin
It is
Creek.
allocated.
Yep, allocated. This one is the Owl, which is the top floor, 11 years, same mash bill.
Warehouse G.
Yeah, Warehouse G. I think if you see the other ones, there's one that's a mushroom. That's maybe like floor 1 on a different warehouse, and then there's a beaver.
Floor 1 probably sucks.
Yeah, well, I don't know. We'll have to ask Corey because he got the mushroom one, and then the beaver one. Although a little bit of citrusy, they say that it's got a good finish.
Does that say 110? Does that say 110 or 100?
Mike, you need your glasses on, bro?
110?
You need your glasses?
Dude, so I got my contacts in because I want to look pretty for you guys and for my wife. And so I can see far away fine, but I don't know if you ever noticed, like if I got to see close-up stuff, I take my glasses off because my farsightedness, which is my near vision, right? Because it's backwards.
I'm not a doctor.
I don't need
There's only one of them in this room.
to see close up. So when I have my contacts on, obviously I can't take them off. So I got to do like one of these gigs. And if it's really small writing, I still can.
You know, it's funny you say all this because John, didn't you get glasses?
I did.
I've never seen you wear them.
Yeah,
Never.
well,
Remember,
never.
He got them like 6 months ago.
Yeah,
when we got back from the cruise.
Well, I put them on, and it's like I can't see. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you might need a new doctor.
I know. Yeah, vision works for the win.
What would you rate them?
Ooh.
6, 7.
Oh,
6,
hey,
7.
we should start rating stuff like that.
We could. I'm gonna.
6. Is this a bucket pour? No, it's 6, 7.
Yeah, that right there has got a great nose on it. I'm hoping.
I don't think I've had this before.
I've never had this before.
Yeah, this is brand new. This is brand new. Nobody's had this one. You know, in the Whiskey Wisemen.
Can I see that bottle?
This is a whiskey first.
Dude, this smells awesome.
It does.
I mean, I'm gonna be super disappointed if we drink it and we're like garbage bucket pour, but it smells
Nice
great.
too.
It is. I mean, for 11 year, I think. Wow. Let's see.
It says the tallest warehouse.
I really like that.
Me too.
This is
John does too. I can't believe it. It's a Jim Beam product that John
Jim
likes.
Beam for the win here.
That is awesome.
That's good.
It is
Wow.
good. I think that's better than Booker's.
100%
That is
better.
way better than Booker's.
This is way better than Booker's.
What do you think?
It's good. There's some complexity on that sucker.
Yeah, dude.
Wow. You know, I did read a couple people have done this one, and they said, "Oh, the owl one is the best." You know, we haven't tried the other two, but if they're anywhere close to this, man, Jim Beam has knocked it out of the park. And you know, typically I don't say that about Beam because their stuff is normally 6, 7. But this
Average.
is wow.
That's really good.
Wow.
That's really good. You don't like it?
I don't.
What?
Fine.
You're a guest. That's so rude. Give me here. No.
Yeah. I'll give you the Booker's. Give me that.
Maybe I need another sip or two.
Let it air out.
Why don't you like it? Say why don't you like it? We can be honest. It's not. Maybe not everything.
No.
Here is
We
for everyone.
disagree too all the time.
All
And
the
actually,
time, yeah.
this is
Usually you
this
and
might
I
be
are
the
on
first
that.
time you and I disagree though.
I know, and you know what? To be fair, I don't hate it. I think for me, I actually enjoyed the Booker's more than I expected, and that had so much flavor, and I could taste a lot more notes out of there. That this one is almost, I don't want to say disappointing. That's harsh. But following the Booker's is tough because that one I tasted so many different flavor profiles that now having this, I get the sweet. Let me see.
Hang on.
I don't know the sweet much, but-
I'm looking at your water though. I think you need a palate cleanse a little more. Like,
Okay, let's make this fair. Huh?
yeah, like you barely drank any of that.
Now she's gonna be like, it's hot.
No, it's not.
It's never.
I think-
There's not even a
it's
bite
better.
to this.
No,
Well,
in
it's
fact-
110. That's 126.
All right,
So it's
fresh
a
palate.
good bit difference.
I think this drinks like liquid candy.
Dude, this
I don't know what the
this is
deal
pretty
is.
good.
It's really good.
I think it's way better than the Booker's.
Way better.
And, oh, dude, and speaking of 6, 7, so my daughter was explaining to us because she's even younger, and I'm like, explain to me like what I was like. Oh, I got a joke for you. Why is 6 afraid of 7? You guys know the answer, right?
No.
Because 7, 8.
Because 7, 8, 9.
Sorry, I said that so fast.
Dude,
I
Mike,
don't know
I'm
the
disappointed that you don't know the answer to that question.
Stupid shit.
Hey,
John didn't know either.
Oh, shoot.
So the answer is because 7, 8, 9, right? So
Oh, shit.
I was like, oh, why is 6 afraid of 7? And we told her the punchline, 7, 8, 9. But she doesn't get it, so she'll just be like, I'll be like, why is 6 afraid of 7? And she'll be like, because then it goes 8, 9, 10. And we're like, no. And she's like, yes, it does go 8, 9. And she starts arguing about that, and I'm like, no, 6 is afraid of 7 because 7, 8, 9. And she's like, right, 8, 9, 10, 11. That was the whole conversation.
And you know what the best part about this is I can picture her face.
Oh yeah, she's dead
And
serious.
she can look at you though, and she has this thing she does with her eyes when she's talking to you, and she does like, she has this little side eye, and it's adorable, and it not lowers all your defenses.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I don't care how stern you're trying to be. So when she's having this conversation, I imagine I would be almost convinced to just agree with her.
Yeah, I'd be like, yep,
because
that's
she gives
true.
you that
Yeah.
face, and you're like, I don't know, maybe.
Well, what was funny is I had
maybe
other
that-
people ask her. I'm like, well, just ask her. Ask her why 6 is afraid of 7. Who actually knew the joke? And she'd say the same thing, you know?
Well, I will tell you, Joe, as much as you like to say it, I think she is more like you than the other two. And
Right.
I mean, it's like little Joe with the side eye and all the other stuff.
I don't have a side eye. What do you mean?
What
Yeah.
are you talking
You got a
about?
little bit of side eye. Bro, she even got like the face dimples like you do.
Yeah, she does. Yeah,
It's your face that she's making.
Yeah,
That
true.
one.
Yeah.
That's it right there.
Exactly.
That's it.
Yep.
That's it.
Here we are.
It's that face.
It's Mini Joe with long hair.
Well, I don't know about with the looks and all that, but I would say my oldest is like a lot like me, like up here, which is kind of frustrating because it's like you're arguing with yourself, and like you're actually as a parent, you're like, actually the points you're making are the same ones I would make, which are very valid and good.
I think,
But you're still a kid, and I'm still the adult, so I don't care.
and he's still a mama's boy too. I
Well,
mean,
they're all mamas. Everyone.
Well,
all
he
mama's
knows,
boy.
they know who to use at the right moment. They know whose kid to be when it suits them.
Well, that's just part of being a good kid. You know which one to play. You know.
Part of being a smart kid.
And
Yeah,
again,
That's it.
the problem,
Know,
too.
know who
It's
to go
like-
to get what you want.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yep.
How much
Yeah.
was that?
170. So
That's a
just
great-
so
that's a
anybody
great board.
knows, 170. All three of them, you can get. Any of the three.
Is that MSRP?
That is MSRP
That's a great
from what I understand.
Yeah, that's good.
And
I don't think they know what they have, man. That's good stuff.
It is, and they had all three bottles. If anybody's interested,
Where
in
was that
Kenny's and New Smyrna.
I was at Kenny's with
Kenny's
the
and
EH
New
Taylor
Yep.
pick, which we could do that one on here too. Have you opened yours?
We're doing that.
We can do it next week. Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing that next.
I got mine's open, so don't. But
So before we finish this pour,
too late. Dang, crap.
well, get you some more.
Dude, that's so good.
It is good.
I have a question for my wife. What's it like being my wife?
Oh,
And for those future guests, he's gonna ask you the same question.
Yeah,
we're gonna ask every guest that
What's it
question.
like being my Like you can even talk about like whiskey journey, like
yeah.
what?
Oh, he's. Oh, God. Yeah. Hey, listen, Money Mike for the win.
All right,
Woo.
all right.
Oh, that's what it's like.
In all
We hang
honesty,
out
don't you
and-
think, like in all honesty, guys, don't you think it would be hard to be married to us? Because I think it would be.
I feel like it'd be
I think it's
kind of hard
okay.
to be
I'll
married
answer
to me.
that.
I think it- I think
I'm
it-
the wife, and
yeah.
I will say that you guys are amazing.
Yeah,
And
you are.
everybody has their thing, right? And it's about how much you're willing to work with your partner's thing. Like, we all have shit, so compromise and work together.
Yep.
You love each other, focus on the love and focus on the positives that you bring to each other and to your family. And that should be the most important. And everyone has quirks, and you should enjoy the quirks. Learn to embrace the quirks.
Are you guys all empty?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I talk
Courtney.
a lot.
Are we gonna cheers or what are we doing?
Yeah, we're gonna cheers. I mean, like and comment, subscribe. We'd like to hear your feedback here, especially on the Jim Beam stuff. This is first time we've done Booker's, the Hardin Creek, amazing.
Very good.
Yeah, very very good. So, cheers to everybody. Thanks. Be safe out there, and happy holidays.
Whoop, whoop.
If it is a holiday,
Cheers.
Cheers, bro. But
I can reach you.
I'm empty.
I'll give it to you.
Yeah.
We're all
You-
empty.